Hi everyone, so in this video what I am going to share is the Gemma Flame slash build, and I think there are lots of other people just waiting it for a long time and just want to know how about in the higher budget versions look like and how to crafting this one and what is the end game gears look like, something like that. And also there are some question is in the about the low budget. So in this video, I would like to share is the low budget versions, medium budget versions, and also the high budget versions. And the reason why I would like to do it very detailedly just because one of my friend who is playing the EU server, and he see that there are lots of people playing the Flame slash Jammer, and I think that is quite useful for people playing this build, and maybe you will get higher and higher damage after you watch this video. So make sure you watch the whole video. If not, maybe you will face a lot of the problem and troubles, like the mana problems and also the damage problem. Maybe you will say, oh, why I cannot to do that 1 billion damage or even higher. So yep, enjoy. So for the first part, what we are going to see is the hero traits. No matter what level you are, or no matter what budget you are, the hero trait would not be changed in here 1 2 1 1 1. Okay, that's all, and that is the best choice for this build. And for the hero relic, if you are medium budget or even the high budget versions, I'm highly recommend you to get this one. The reason why is it provide a lot of the fusion energies for you, and in here, and by the way, please buy the free slot. Again, please buy the free slot. Don't buy the 2 slot. 2 slot is kind of not is kind of bad, I can say. In here we can get free fusion energies. For each fusion energies we can get around 25% damage increased in the build. That means we can get around 75% damage increased just for this one, but that is kind of expensive. And in 2 days before, I brought it for the 240 FE, and right now I think it's more than the 300 here. So for the hero memories, I suggest you to use is the maximum fusion energies +1. And if you have more budget, you can get the +2, and just like this. But +2 is kind of expensive. I remember it's more than the 50 FE, but for the +1, just for the 6 FE, something like that. And if you want to cap on the resistance, you can use this one, lightning and the erosion resistance for every fusion energies you have, so it can help you to cap on a lot of the resistance. And for the next one we would like to see is the skills. So in the skill, I changed it a lot of the time. You can see my day 1 progressions and day 2, also the day 3. Every day I using a different skill length, because what I believe that is in different stages you would like to have a different of the skill length to increase your damage, because every every stages you would like to have a difference of the skills length. That's mean maybe this added fire damage would not to be the best one in the end game versions, but the added fire damage will be your best choice in the early time, like in the 60 levels, 70 levels, even in the 80 levels, or even in the low budget versions. So if you are in the early period, early stages, you can use the add fire damage, something like this skill link. If you in medium budget and maybe the 90 levels stages, you can use the precision strike. And in the end game versions, maybe you can use the crit strike rating increased it, and I think that is the best one in the end game versions. And I mean, it's not for everyone, so you need to test it by yourself. Which one is provide you the highest damage, and then you will use that one. Okay, that's all. So another skills I think is not very important and no anything I want to describe. But for the ore in here, please don't level the blaster too much. In here, I just get the level 3. The reason why is if you have too high level of this one, you will get no mana to turn on this skill. And don't ask me how to buy this level 3 or even level 1. And because there's no way to do that. And you can see, if you buy in the shop, you only can get is the 16 levels. So if you ask me how to get the level 1, and maybe you only can get in the trades. Okay, that's all. And in here, for me, I'm using this one, the Thunder Spirit. But if you have some problem, some trouble in the crit, maybe this one is the good one for you. Yep. But I like the Thunder Spirit because it provides a huge amount of the attack speed for me, and it look like more smooth in the build. And yeah, just because it provided a lot of the attack speed. And for the talents, I think there is something I want to mention is you need to get the maximum mana 2 point in here, at least, maybe at least 1. Depends on your gear. Because you can see if I just get off 1 of the maximum mana, I cannot to turn on all order of the aura. You can see I have no mana to do that. But if I get the 2 in here, then here we go. We can turn on this again. And yeah. And also, please to get this one, Tendency Blessings Durations, and also this one is so important for the build, especially you are using the 2-faced belt. And yep. So for the last thing I want to mention is this one. In the mapping, if you want to get the juicy mapping, please use this one. If you want to get a higher and higher damage, please use this one. Focus the strike. and this is for the boxings. Okay, these are very good in the boxings. And what we looked at is the hero traits, skill, talents. Let's see the pets. So for my pets, I'm just using some drop quantity pets. So no any increased my damage. Only this one. Maybe we can just turn off it, and then get the resistance. But very useless. It's kind of useless for me, and I will explain it later on. So let's see for the gear. So, and for the gear, I will try to describe in the low budget version first. For the low budget versions, what you want to get is the amulet, and there is one amulet I'm quite enjoy it in the low budget version is this one, and chain of the resistance. Very good amulets in the early stages, and also the vortex heart. I think this is a little bit expensive. Oh, this one is okay. It's okay. This one FE, but yeah. So in the low budget versions, you would like to choose those amulets and also these scrubs to get more tendency blessings, 1 FE to the 2 FE, and very cheap. And then the sword, what you can use is just, you can use any sword, but more attack speed will be better in the sword, and also some physical damage to the gear, and the fire damage to the gear is also pretty good. And anything else? Also the belt. Yeah, belts. So for the belts, in the low budget versions, what you can do is using the two-faced belt. Place to get at least two to three. And for me, I think the yeah, I mean, it's kind of stupid. What I'm talking about. Just get the 3 additional stack of the tendency. Don't buy the 1. 2 is okay. 3 is the best choice. Yeah. And it will get a huge amount of the damage for your build if you have a combo with the talents. You can see here, it changes the effects of the each tendency blessing to the additional attack speed and the skill radius. Yeah, that's all. So that is what in the low budget versions. So let's go for the middle budget versions. So for the middle budget version, what you want to get is the amulets. Around 15 FE is a very cheap one. Yeah, and the one more important thing is the sword. In the middle budget versions, I'm highly recommend you guys try to craft the sword by yourself. And by the way, in the medium budget versions is around 20 FE to the 150 FE. The reason why the range of the middle budget version is kind of huge, kind of big, just because you need to craft the sword, and maybe some people would not to be very unlucky to crafting the sword in a very low budget, like in the 50 FE or 60 FE. And yeah, some people would like to be very unlucky to crafting this sword in 200 FE and maybe more than 200 FE. Yeah. So let's see. And what you need in here in the what is the crit damage, attack speed, and physical damage, and also for the fire damage to the gear. And then you need to use this one to get the best mod in here is the melee skill level in to change with this one. Yep. And then for the suffixes is just in here. Attack quick strike rating for this gear. Yep. And that's all. And I'm not going through very detailed in how to crafting this sword because this video will be so long, maybe more than the 40 minutes for this video, and I'm worrying maybe you will feel very boring when you watch this video. So yeah, maybe do the crafting guide in the later on. Yep. And one more thing in the middle budget version is the body armor. Try to craft one additional stacks of the tendency blessings, and maybe you can get more damage by the attack speed and the elemental damage, and also for this one and the damage from this. And yeah, again, an active skill level is the best mod in the here in the prefix. So if you can get the +2, you will get huge amount of the damage. And that's all for the one more thing, helmet. Try to craft this mod. In here I only get the T4, and try to get the step strike attempts from the helmet, at least T4. Maybe T3 is the best for you. And yeah, don't need to buy T1. I think it's not necessary. Yep. And also for some resistance, some lives, if you want to do the zero defenses, maybe you can just don't need the resistance. Yeah. So that's all for the middle budget versions, and let's see about the high budget versions. There are lots of the things you need to get in the high budget versions. First one is the shield. You need to craft this shield by yourself, and this shield kinda, when you crafting this shield, is kinda in the hell. I'm not kidding with you. It's kinda in the hell. The reason why is like in the hell when you're crafting this shield is maybe those mod is very easy to crafting, right? Just like the attack speed, quick damage, quick rating, and elemental damage, physical damage, and a fire. This is a little bit hard. Maybe waste quite a lot of the FE when you crafting this mod. And one of the mod is the kinda in the hell is the +3 fire skill level. It's so crazy. It's so hard to craft. The reason why is this ember in the prefix. There are lots of the mod like the physical skill level, cold skill level, lightning skill level, illusion level, minion skill level, and other things. Oh my god, that is so crazy. And let's see about how much the chance we can get the 5 skill level in here. Only the 11% you can hit this mod, and that's mean, and you need to around maybe you need to roll 10 times and then you hit this mod. Yep. And how much for the 10 times budget in just roll this mod is 200 FE. And so for this shield is kinda in the hell when you crafting this one. And so that's why I suggest you craft this shield in the high budget versions, but not in the middle budget versions. It's a huge investment in the shield. But I can say, if you crafted this shield, you will get a huge amount of the damage increased. And one more thing is in the high budget versions, please get this one. Okay, and I described it why it is so strong in the previous session, so I'm not going through the details in this one. And also get the +2. Yep. And also for the belt, get this one. Burning Touch is a very good damage for you. And also try to get the resistance. Yep. And for the ring, you may not just follow my ring, because if I use those ring, I get a minus of my resistance. That means I have 0 defenses. But if you like my play style, only have a huge amount of the damage but no any defenses, or you believe that the damage is the best defenses for the build, and yeah, you can buy this ring. Around, yeah, it's kind of cheap right now. I brought it for 55 FE in yesterday. Oh my god, the price is dropped so fast. If you want to get more defenses, just get more resistance, lives, and yeah, that's all. And for the boots, just get the elemental damage, life, resistance, and the aura effects also very good, because we turn on a lot of the aura. You can see the fearless, reference, this one, so many aura, or we turn on so the aura effect is pretty good. And I think that's all for the high budget versions. And in the helmets, maybe you can use one of the helmet is this one, because one of the people he mentioned is he used this helmet and he get a huge amount of the damage increased, but I haven't tested it. Maybe you can try it. Yeah, but maybe if you wear this helmet, you need to worry is the resistance. Yeah, because the unique helmets have no resistance, just a +10 of the fire resistance. Yeah, so there's one thing a little bit worried, but for me I think it's okay, because I just have no any defenses. So if you follow my build guide, you will very easy to do the 1 billion damage in the 1 second. And yeah, that's all of my very detailed explain in this build. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comment. And for me, I will sell my all of this gear after this after I posted this video, I think, because um I wanted to change another build to share more build guide. And yeah, so maybe you can check on my gears in the market. If you want to buy my gears, you can just search in the market. And yep. Let me see anything I missed it. Yeah, I think that's all of this build. If you have more questions about this build or any problem, yeah, just like before I said, just comment on below and I will answer it as soon as possible. And if you like my build guide, and maybe you can subscribe my channel, because I will do more build guide in later on. And yep, see you guys in next video.